Hi traders, Joseph here from Eightcap. So today we're just going to have a look at a bit of a discussion about oil. So what we're seeing today is after a bit of a fight back yesterday, holding the consolidation that we can see here, we are seeing sellers retesting that point. Now it is pretty early in the session as we've just moved into the London Open, and it's still quite out of hours for normal trading for USO USD, which with the New York session starts to give a slightly better idea, as that's the main trading session for this market. But not to discount it, but what we really want to see is if sellers are, we can see what's really looking like a lower high. We can see this move down here, lower high, but we also saw this rally up, so we have to keep that in mind. The momentum for now does seem still to be borderline on the buy side, but at the moment we're seeing sellers after that failed rally here. We've seen basically a fair bit of selling, and that was running in conjunction with the price agreement for production cuts and the price agreement between Russia, Saudi Arabia and OPEC. That has been resolved over the weekend, and there is an agreement on production cuts, but for now oil hasn't really been able to find any sort of buy momentum from that just yet. And there is an old saying called buy the rumor, sell the fact, so we can see the buy up and we can see starting to come off here. So the big question I've got at the moment is the moving average is still suggesting that it is bearish, but we have had that peak up, and we are now seeing a rollover. So if this is a lower high and we're seeing a new move down, how deep can sellers take this, and are they able to possibly get back down to test that low? If they fail to get down there, this leg up still stays in consideration, and it could possibly be a higher low forming, and the higher lows after a trend break are usually seen as bullish, but we would have to see that higher low come in with support start to develop, and then really some good fresh demand come back in from buyers to sort of get the price moving back up again. So a lot will come down to tonight just how if this does break lower into a new extension, how far it can go, and then how much seller momentum is there, and if buyers and where buyers will come in and sort of halt that. So at the moment, if we just zoom out, looking at the chart now, it does look like a pretty solid continuation. What does make it a little bit out of character is that trend break here, but overall we can see we're still in some pretty we're still under some pretty solid downtrends, and that is the longer term one. And then here on the medium term trend here, it still has broken through it, but it's still sort of valid there, and that could be easily adjusted if that was to make a new move lower. So we will watch with interest at how this unfolds tonight. And as also risk markets in general are a little bit lower at this stage. We're seeing the German 30 is slightly lower in the open, and the risk currencies as well, the euro and the Aussie dollar, they've all had pretty lower Asian sessions so far, but we will see how things snap back into the London session and then into the New York session tonight. And just basically showing that the US dollar CAD is also having a very strong session at this stage, with oil weaker and the US dollar seeing some demand. So have a great trading day wherever you are, and until tomorrow, good trading and bye for now.